Okay, bear with me just a second so I can screen share. Okay, it's always. Wait, let me.
All right.
Okay, we're in presenter view. All right, go ahead.
And guys can see the presentation.
Yes.
All right,
okay.
go. All right, so I guess it was about 2 months ago is when I really posted my first TikTok. So we'll go ahead and get started. So I remember I was at work, about to leave for work, and I was on YouTube and I was looking for just really something to watch on my way home. And I say watch, I listened to it. So I found this video with Myron Golden. I've been watching some of his personal growth stuff. So he had a video with Brendan Kane about viral videos. So I'm listening to it going up the road, and it was really good. So I had to watch it again when I got home. But what Brendan Kane, he is like 20 years plus studying viral videos. And you can look at, he has a YouTube channel. You can watch a lot of his stuff there. But when I came across this video, he broke down like he had like a Myron Golden video on one side and another Myron Golden video on one side that maybe didn't do so good as the first one. And they broke down why one got attention and had 1 million views and one why, and the other one why it didn't have so many views, maybe a couple 100,000. And they broke down that on that video. And so I started studying Myron Golden. I got a couple of his books, and his philosophy is living in a 3-second world. So what that means is you got 3 seconds to get somebody's attention. When they're scrolling on their phone, you got 3 seconds to grab attention. So he talks a lot about the hook, and it has to be strong enough to pull you all the way through the video. So when I realized this, I posted my first video, and within a couple of days, it was over 50,000 views. So let's see here.
Did you,
I hit that.
no, you gotta, we changed
Oh,
I got
hit.
platforms.
All right. Oh,
So you gotta go.
oh. So video creation is a science. So Brendan Kane, he spends a lot of time about the science behind viral videos, and there is a structure behind them. We're not just guessing and trying to post something up. We're not chasing trends. We are making a structured video that we can duplicate. So viral videos are not random. There is a tested formula behind engagement. Every element matters: hooking, pacing, visuals, captions. The first 3 seconds decide if someone's going to keep watching. So people respond to patterns, emotion, and this is where I've got a lot of my traction, is hitting emotions and surprising them. Saying something, maybe you've heard something all your life one way and you reverse it, and it catches their attention. They're like, what? And they'll watch the video. Successful videos make mix psychology, structure, and timing. Understanding the science, you can create content that grows on purpose. Go to the next one. So here's the formula behind viral videos: a pattern interrupter. You hook them. You grab attention in the first 3 seconds. This is very important, because I've played around with a lot of these videos that I've posted, and if the hook is not strong, they will not watch the whole video. All right. So then that bridges to emotion and connection, make them feel something that matters. And this is where the value comes in, and then the direction and the payoff show what to do and why it matters. So what is a video format? And there are thousands of video formats, and you can take these video formats, and you can break down a 2-hour movie in these format styles. And that's what Brendan Kane, he first got his start in the video, the movie industry, Hollywood, and that's where a lot of this comes from, the science behind viral videos. Like, I'm sure you guys have watched viral videos where, let's say, you got the same person is dressed 2 different ways. He's interviewing himself, swapping back and forth. That's a format style. All right, so a video format is the style or structure of your content, how you deliver your message, not just what you say. The format gives your video a clear path to follow. It turns your message into something people can watch, feel, and remember. I'm figuring this out. So how to choose the right format, and this is where your struggle can start. And Brendan Kane often talks about finding which one works for you and mastering it. Don't do, you got to find the one that works for you, the one that you can make go viral, and then you master it. You just keep doing it over and over again. And if you go look at my TikTok, they're all the same format. So you can inspire, use story time or faith drop. You can educate, use quick tips, myth versus truth or scripture breakdown. Relate, use a POV skit or call out. Build trust, use Q&A response or voiceover reel. And like I said, there's thousands. And the one that I like to use is pain points. And let's go to the next. So your layouts, this is a blueprint for every great video. All right, so you got different things here. And like I said, I don't expect you guys to all write this down, but it says one that I've found that works for me is a pain point, hitting a pain point, and then taking that pain point and in the next slide, sticking the knife in and twisting. And that is called agitating it. All right. And then giving a solution and a CTA. Every video you make needs a CTA. You have got to give them some direction. So yeah, there's all kind of layouts out there. I mean, I'm telling you, they are thousands, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So the power of the hook. And Brendan Kane, he defines a hook as the first 3 seconds of your video that determine whether someone keeps watching or scrolls away. If your pattern interrupter, the moment that captures curiosity, emotion, or relevance. Without it, your message never gets heard. So what you're trying to do is pull somebody with your hook. When you guys scroll too, we all scroll. And when something catches your attention, you might watch just 3 or 4 seconds of it. If not, then you're scrolling right on. So whatever you say in that first 3 seconds has to pull them all the way through the video to where you get to your CTA, your call to action. So what makes a great hook? You got to be clear about it. Curiosity, emotion, reliability, pattern interrupter, promise value. Like I said, with mine, I hit that emotion, what people are feeling, what they may not be saying out loud. And one thing that I always try to do when making these videos is hitting an undeniable truth. Something that we all feel. What will hit the masses is the way I'm thinking. What can I say that most people feel?
Can you give an example?
We will later.
Oh.
All right, examples of good hooks. Pain, truth. Most people will never reach their potential, and here's why. That's an example. You're not lazy. You're just stuck in the wrong system. God can't bless what you won't start. And when people see that right up front in your video, with you looking at the camera or however you do it, on screen text or whatever, they're like, whoa, you prayed for change, but are you willing to move your feet? That's like a undeniable truth, like slap you in the face. This one mistake is why your videos aren't growing. if I had to start over, I'd do this one thing differently. And what I want you to think about in hooks, a lot of titles to like movies and really newspaper clips. You see a lot of these clickbaits on Facebook where they say something totally that's is false, but it makes you stop. That's a hook. So the hook is the first part of the video. The bridge, keeping attention after the hook. So you, like I said, agitate the pain. Like in my first video that went viral, it said, did it say, most men spend their whole lives building someone else's dream. And then I went into how you work at a job all the time, all your life, and you retire broke. So that agitates the pain. Create curiosity in these slides, build connection, make them feel understood. All right, so the message and the call to action would be the next part of the video. Every video needs a message, the truth, the lesson, belief, what you want your audience to remember. So that's the value that you're bringing in these videos. Every message needs a CTA, the action that tells them what to do, what you want them to do, with whatever value you gave them. The message changes how they think. The CTA gives them a way to act on it. All right, call to action examples. Follow to see what I do next. Hit follow to watch what I'm building. And that first one, I've got 2,500 followers off of that one. Follow to watch what I'm building or watch what I'm doing next. And I've had so many people message me, what's next? I said, well, you messaged me what was next. So I've got, like I said, they don't want to miss out. You're building curiosity, making them feel like they're missing out on what's next, and it works. Comment a word for info. Tap the link to learn more. Share with someone who needs this. So when you're giving those CTAs, that's telling the algorithm, whether it's TikTok or Facebook, when you get shares, you get engagement. When you say comment for a word for info, what that's doing is saying that, hey, this post or this video is having engagement. People are looking at it. They're commenting. When people comment on it, you need to comment back to them. Whether you start a conversation with it, the more engagement a video has, the further it's going to be pushed out. Double tag if you relate. Place CTAs naturally at the end of your video. This is something that's worked for me. It's hard to keep people's attention. So a 15-second video is like max that I would make. In 10 to 15 seconds, those are my time limits that I'm going to hook them. I'm going to pull them on through the video to what I want them to do. You've got to get them to that CTA. Break into slides or scenes. Don't talk straight through. Like you see so many people post these videos where they're just talking and nothing's changing. It's boring. They get rid of it. What I do in my videos is the first hook, and then I change the background. I change the angles at every slide. So they're like constantly, they may not be listening to what you're saying, but they are looking at the backgrounds. So you're keeping attention through the video. So edit out dead space. You see so many of these videos where they post them and you see them reaching out to turn the camera off. No, edit that out. You don't want to see somebody see yourself reaching to in a slide
Like tapping
to tap the phone to stop the video. Edit that out. Another thing is when you hit the start button on your camera to record, you need to wait 2 or 3 seconds before you start talking. And I found this out the hard way. So I would start recording my video, and the next thing you know,
You didn't really have any time to.
Well, I would go to pull the video up and it was like 3 or 4 words missing at the beginning. I'm like, daggone. So always wait 2 or 3 seconds to start talking when you're recording your videos. Use movement, energy. There's a tower out here outside our front yard. And sometimes when I'm making these videos, I'll put the tower on this side of my shoulder. And then the next slide, the tower's on this side of my shoulder. So what I'm doing, I'm keeping people engaged in what's going on in the video. I put my side-by-side in the background because it relates to people. So that's
One thing I'll say, it says down at the bottom about captions. TikTok generally, I don't know about Facebook, if you can add captions on TikTok and it will most of the time,
auto-generate.
it'll auto-generate the captions, but it likes captions on TikTok and it will most of the time push videos with captions out a little bit more.
So I've done videos without captions. I've done video with them. I've done videos with on-screen text and some without. I have found that it does work if you put your hook on the on-screen text and maybe just have a video of something playing that catches somebody's attention. Like my first video was me turned around in my tractor, videoing me scraping my driveway, and the hook was on-screen text. So it grabbed their attention and it pulled them through the video. But I usually don't use on-screen text after that. I have found that when it gets to a CTA and you have hit follow on-screen text, your videos drop off. They don't catch the rest of it. Oh, they're wanting me to follow them. So on-screen text they work in places in your videos. You just have to play with it to see what works for you and your style, your format style. All right, so this is the biggie. How do I use AI to build powerful videos? So this is exactly how I've built all my videos with ChatGPT. All right. When I start out, I tell Chat what I'm wanting to make the video about. All right. What's worked for me is hitting hard on pain points. Sometimes it don't hit as hard as I want. And then we go back and forth for 15 minutes trying to get a good hook. So what I'll do is I'll ask Chat, give me a list of 20 hooks on a video for this. And it will give me a whole list down through there. And you can say, they'll number them down through there. And if you like one, you can say, Chat, save 2, 5, and 6 to a master list and give me a fresh list. And it will save those to a master list. And you can build a whole list of hooks that you can save to PDF on Chat. Use Chat to generate captions and scripts. So when you're building these videos, I like to do 3 to 4 slides. And you can ask Chat to break down your videos into on-screen text, camera angles, facial expressions. It'll tell you to lean into the camera when you're saying this. It'll tell you everything to ensure that your message is getting across and the way you want it to. So that's a big thing. You might say, give me a script for a video, and it'll just give you a block of what to say. But you want to do slides because you want to change your angles. You want to change everything. So say, break down my video in slides.
It will break down.
It'll break down in slides. It'll tell you what to do with your facial expressions if you want it to. One big thing is you have to tell Chat 15-second video, or it will just give you like a whole minute's worth of stuff. All right. Ensure good flow. Chat. Sometimes when you're in there editing, some of the things don't make sense. So you just got to watch for that. You can ask like Chat, like I'll take a video that I've put on TikTok. I can take a screenshot of the analytics. I can upload it to ChatGPT and it will break it all down for me. And it will tell me what will make it better if you want to remake it. You can tell Chat, say, you can go back into the chat where you build the video, say, hey, this video flopped. What will make it better? And it will tell you how to make it better. Keep your personal style authentic. And this is the biggest thing on TikTok is being authentic.
Facebook as well. Be
And
yourself.
you have to be yourself. You have to just talk into the camera like you're talking to your best friend. But being authentic, you have to be authentic. And we'll get into that in a few minutes. Saves time and keeps content consistent. There you go.
Oh,
Oh.
how do I go back? Oh, wait. There we go.
All right, so this is Amelia's thing. She jumped on the trend on the what is the thing, the trend you jumped on that
Oh, I typed in what is my therapy song
Yeah.
on TikTok, and I can't get off of the trend. I have a video on TikTok that has almost 400,000 views. I have gained a lot of followers on it, but it's for nothing. I mean, for what? A trend. None of those followers followed me because of Ravenly or network marketing or anything. I simply cannot. I've tried posting other videos since then and they have done nothing. It just keeps pushing the trend video out.
So this is what the image is on here is a bunch of little fishies falling after one thing that somebody made on TikTok, the trend. So you're seeing the end result, not the full process. That creator already built trust and consistency before the trend. So that creator that did the trend, that started the trend, has already got a following. All right, every audience is different. What hits for one niche tone or message won't hit the same for yours. Trends lose freshness fast, so trends are not duplicatable. By the time you see it, the algorithm is already pushing something new. Algorithms reward originality, and this is where I want you guys to stay. Learn how to build these videos and stay off the trends because trends do not duplicate. Maybe you want to put one out there, that's fine, but original content, authentic content is what works. Your story is your superpower. And people can relate to your stories. And that's what you want to do. You want to be relatable to the masses. There's millions of people out there that are looking for extra stuff, extra ways to earn income. And maybe all of them are not open-minded enough to jump into this business, but that is a good thing to make these videos about. Why you started and what you found out in this business. Your story, like I said, is your superpower. People follow connection, not intimidation. Imitation. Trends get views. Authenticity builds community. So with my videos, like I said, I had 520 followers at the 1st of August. And I posted my first video that went pretty viral. It's got 60, 70,000 views now. That video was posted on August 8th, I believe. And now I have almost 8,000 followers. And I haven't posted a video since the middle of August. I've been really busy. I mean, the middle of September, I've been really busy. I hadn't had time to video anything. All right, so analytics and algorithm, TikTok shows your video to like, this is the sample size is 150 to 300 people. So I don't know if you've ever posted a video on TikTok and it just pushed it out to, like I said, 150 to 300 people, maybe just 100 people, and it didn't go no further, it didn't gain no more traction. It's because it wasn't keeping the views up, like the time up on the video, and it wasn't keeping people engaged enough. You wasn't getting enough engagement. Retention rate, and you can see this in your when you go to analytics on TikTok, it breaks all this down on your videos. But your full watch video needs to be above 25%. What does this mean? That 1 in 4 people watched your entire video. So that's what you want. You want to keep that above 25%. Early engagement signals, likes, comments, shares, rewatches. This is where your video is going to get pushed out to a bigger audience. So you'll push you out to say 800, you might get 800 views. And if you're getting a lot of engagement every time it pushes it out in a wave, then it's going to get pushed out to another wave. And then the next thing you know, you're going to get pushed out to a 10,000 people wave, and you're going to start gaining views. Algorithm evaluates how much people watch and how they engage. Early performance is critical. Show engagement signals TikTok to expand reach. Strong engagement. All right, so say this is what I do. I post a video. It has to get to 100 views before you can really see the analytics, what's going on there. And if I don't get enough engagement and 100 views, I delete the video and I put it back into my draft and I'll work on it later. Measuring success, and this is what I was just talking about, average watch time, aim for 11 seconds of a 15-second video. So 60% and above, it'll get pushed out further. So if like 60% of the people are watching like 11 seconds of your video, or out of a 15-second video, it'll push it out more. You want your hook strong enough to pull them through is what I'm getting at. Rewatches, you want that, people to come back and rewatch. You want people hitting favorites. You want people sharing, and that's what you want people following. TikTok looks at all this for it to be pushed out further. Call to action response measures clicks, comments, or follows. So you can measure all this by saying your CTA at the end, comment info, and the more comments you get means more people is coming all the way through that video. They're not just scrolling past it. Like I said, the 100 view rule, that's where I start evaluating whether I'm gonna let it go any further or not. TikTok or ChatGPT says to let it ride. But if I'm not getting the engagement I want in 100 views, I'm going to re-edit. All right.
You work for years and have nothing to show.
This is one of my videos.
Same paycheck, same stress, same style. If you follow what I build, it doesn't have to be this way.
So in this video, I hit the pain point, which this is what's worked for me. Pain, agitate, pain, solution, CTA. So in this video, we'll play it again. You see me, I'm speaking directly with the camera, engaging backgrounds, prompts, use slides, text overlays to reinforce key points. So this video, I updated this morning. It was at 103,000 views. Let me see if I can play it again.
You need to scroll this back.
You work for years.
Undeniable truth.
Same paycheck, same stress, same style. If you follow what I build, it doesn't have to be this way.
All right, so right then, hit a pain point. You've worked for years and you have nothing to show for it. Well, that hits a lot of us. I mean, it really hits a lot of us. I agitated the pain, and then I gave them a solution. It doesn't have to be this way. Hit follow and watch what I'm building. All right, and you see I've got 1,400 new followers from this one video. All right, final takeaways. Focus on short, engaging videos, 15 seconds. Grab attention in the first 3 seconds. That's the hook. We want to jerk them hard. Use relatable truth and authentic storytelling. Leverage your AI. Use ChatGPT to help you make these videos. Monitor analytics, the completion rates, the engagement, algorithm signals to push that further. CTAs guide viewers to take action. So we always want to have a CTA at the end of our video, whether it's asking them to follow us or to let me know how you feel about this. If you've got something maybe controversial up, test, adjust, be consistent. Your style is what makes it work. And we will end the recording there.
Okay. Let me stop sharing real quick. All right, let me stop recording.